What's up, YouTube? It's your guy Nerdy G back here with another video of Hey, aka here's an idea. Like, subscribe, share. I do content over WWE and a plethora of other things. I do everything by the playlist, ladies and gentlemen. So check those out. If you see some other videos on there that you like, I appreciate it. And let's get right into this one. Listen, WWE, hear me out, guys. I love you guys. I really love what the entertainment is doing. I'm loving it. But your long drawn out promos, enough. Let's kill those. Okay. What am I talking about? Listen, you guys saw all the backlash from the Bray Wyatt rollout. It was horrendous. It was long. It was boring. I was over it. And so was the WWE universe. I'm speaking, of course. They've already done their speaking. They said a lot of stuff, right? Listen, you guys have a lot of new talent on these shows, right? And you guys are doing great in some areas. And listen, I know who is Nerdy G. Why does Nerdy G feel that he can speak on WWE in the way that we do things? Easy, because I'm a guy. I see things that other people don't, and I'm pretty good at what I do, right? Listen, call me, email me, we can talk, okay? But listen, okay, Raw, you're doing a great job with Bronson Reed. I want you to understand this. You're doing a great job with Bronson Reed, the way that you're rolling out his promo. His promo is fantastic. Two things with him. He's an anomaly, right? And the reason why he is an anomaly is because he's great in the ring, because people love him in the ring. He has moves already, and his fan base is about to grow. I don't know. He's going to be a beast to reckon with, right? You guys did great by putting him with Bobby and Austin. You switched him from Bobby and Austin down to Shinsuke and Ricochet. It still works. Do you understand? And then the little promos that you do with him, it's like he comes out to the ring and he's all business. He's about that tsunami life, right? And then when you come and you look and you say, okay, the promos that they're putting out, he's in a suit, he's got his shades on, he lets you know I'm a cool guy, I'm all about my business. It works. You don't have to do too much more. It works. I get it. It's not going to work for everybody. It's not going to work for everybody, right? Like, you have to take your time to reintroduce certain characters who haven't been there, say such as like an Apollo Crews, right? He was up on the red brand at one point in time, and then he went back down to NXT. Now he's back up. How do you repackage him? I already told you guys. Go check out my Omos video, and this is how you repackage Apollo Crews, and this is how you build it. Sometimes you don't need a promo. What you need is a side storyline that won't affect the main storyline, but that will keep the people interested, right? The universe, WWE universe, is going to be interested, right? This is why we tune in, right? The main storyline, you guys are knocking that out the park. I'm telling you, out the park. Kudos. Shout out to y'all. Keep it up. I'm not going to speak on those, right? But listen, look at Raw. Look at Raw and what Raw has kicked out here recently, right? And I just want you to know, Braun Strowman is on Raw. Drew McIntyre is on Raw. The Way, I'm going to go with Dexter Lumis because Dexter Lumis is my favorite guy, is on Raw. We have yet to see them really kind of reemerge, right? Those are big names. What you guys are doing with, what's them guys? What are their names? Indus, am I saying that right? Indus, oh God, this sounds bad. I'm sorry, guys. Indus Shear, which is Jinder Mahal and his faction. Get it, right? Jinder Mahal, get back in the ring. I know you're probably not ready to get back in the ring because, of course, you probably want to fight some big names or whatnot. But Veer and Sangha, they are a tag team. There are 8 tag teams on Raw. Get them to fighting, okay? Get them to fighting, all right? Jinder Mahal, you're going to have to answer to Damian Priest at some point in time. But listen, the way that you guys are doing that promo, it's not. Listen, didn't we learn with Bray Wyatt, all of the talking and no action leads to nothing? It leads to nothing. Sorry, it leads to nothing. We don't really care. Listen, the beauty about WWE is that we understand that it's entertainment. And here's the deal. Conflict. We get to talk. We get to see the build up. You guys get to put the storylines together that builds the anticipation of us seeing somebody get in the ring and handle it in the ring. Think about it. Think about how long, even though I feel like the Dominic and the Rey Mysterio was drawn out until WrestleMania, which I give it to you guys, it was getting to that point. If you didn't sell it at WrestleMania, I was going to be like, oh, come on. Okay, you guys already know how to do this. So with these little factions that you have, you can build this, right? You can show the tensions building. You guys do a nice job of that, right? And I get it that you don't want to shoot your whole load. You want to be able to get this out. Raw is a 3-hour show. Raw is a 3-hour show, and you guys can do it. There's too many on Raw that where you have that, right? We already know that JD McDonough, we saw him and then he disappeared, right? Piper Niven, bring her back. I don't know what the hell's wrong with you guys. Bring Piper Niven back, okay? But it's there. It's there. You guys take your time. These promos, shorten them, but make them worthy. A promo doesn't necessarily just have to be you flashing and showing them. A promo could be something with them in the backstage and talking and then having them have some of these matches. Listen, if you've listened to any of my videos, the Raw roster is good for the come up. The Raw roster is good for the come up. You got The Miz, you got Xavier Woods you can put people up against. You have Madcap. You have Madcap that you can put people up against. You got Chad Gable who does good in single matches, and so does Otis. You got Ricochet that you can put people in singles. You got Marseille and Mansoor. I know you probably got them on ice right now, but it doesn't really matter, right? You can switch that over. You can do that. You can make that work. The promos, build it. Kofi Kingston is going to be coming back from injury soon. He's on Raw. There's power, there's star power there too, right? So don't necessarily have to run a real big promo. Basically, you just have some backstage stuff going on where these people are, where the universe, let me rephrase that, because the universe where we're seeing these folks and we get interested in them. That's the promo. Let them do something crazy in the backstage, and then we bring them to the front stage. That's all I'm saying. It's an ideal. Hey, that's all I'm saying. Hey, it's an ideal. Here's an ideal. I gave it to you. Y'all know what it is. I'm that guy, Nerdy G. Like, subscribe, share. Thank you for tuning in. And this is that. And until the next video, I'm out.